Yeah. So right before, you're doing something stressful or you're doing something stressful or out of your comfort zone, whatever. Overthinking can play a role here. It can step in, make you question, make you think about a lot of different scenarios that may happen, may or not happen, sort of making you more nervous, making the opportunity and what you're going to do less attractive to you, to make sure that you're somewhat ready or whatever. But I feel like you will never be 100% ready either way, because you literally don't know what is going to happen. You have no idea, and you probably don't know how you're going to react and such. But what I will say is the overthinking, when I have done a couple of things, it usually, or often loses, the negatives of the overthinking. Sort of, it loses. So whenever I do something stressful or I'm going to do something that I haven't done before, all these different scenarios and all these bad shit things just keep coming and in my head right before, or a day or a day or two before, or a week. And when I'm finished, it usually ends in like, oh, that wasn't what I imagined at all. Therefore, my head, my imagination don't have a single clue what the outcome will be. And the more you do this and the more you sort of are aware of this, perhaps you will be a bit more in control with the overthinking. Perhaps not, I don't know. I have no clue, but maybe that is a solution. I don't. So, but I always find that all the bad scenarios and negatives and the preparation of what will eventually come isn't what is going to happen at all. And yeah, I did something not too long ago that was, really out of my comfort zone. And I found myself having all these scenarios, and it wasn't even close to what actually happened. And it was amazing. I had a great time, and, you know, it was a good time, good day, good 2 days or whatever it took. But I remember precisely or distinctly or whatever, but I remember that it was so many, second guessing, should I really do this? The the bad scenarios outweighs the good, and then is it really that worth it, right? But now I found myself have done it. I'm glad I did it, and I can't really imagine myself not doing that. So it's almost scary at the thought of not doing it when you have done it. It creates like a, oh, whoa. Instead of what if I actually did it, it becomes to what if I didn't do it? Oh, and you found yourself in a better position than what if I actually did it, right? You know, you find yourself on the side that you're happy you actually did it. You still can brush your teeth and do all these different stuff in the same way you could if you didn't do it, but on this side you will maybe find shame, disappointment, whatever. So yeah, it's merely talking about, doing it, and the overthinking, the overthinking, and the expectations. Not quite sure what the title will be, but it's just it's just quite interesting how your brain sort of, I don't know too much about it, but trying to prepare yourself or try to make the worst case scenario that make you more nervous, more ready when you actually, I wouldn't say you get more ready, you wouldn't, by just thinking about shit that you don't know what is going to happen. And when you actually are doing the thing, you realize, oh wow, my head, my brain don't know shit. I don't know nothing. There's no future mechanism in this brain. I don't know. So it's a it's a good, maybe it's a good, thought of just having that. I don't know what is going to happen. That sort of quiets down the nerves, maybe the stress. I don't know what is going to happen, but I'll do my best and we'll go from there, right? It isn't, I literally don't know. So I'll meet up, I'll do it, and then let's see. Let's see. If it goes bad, you're going to have some sort of, and if you actually do something with the sort of failure, if you would say so, and if you learn from that and you use that, you will become stronger. And if it goes well, you perhaps know what is working. And I would say you learn more from failure, but it's still a good thing winning, right? Or not winning, but if it goes well. So yeah, just yeah, I just got a brain fog. Jesus. But you it's I mean, it depends on of the context or whatever scenario you find yourself in, but it's a win-win, really. When you want to do something, you deeply want to do something, but that is the one thing that I am sort of having trouble with right now, right? Chasing a more stable, safe, but difficult job or career over a less stable and safe career. But I have more feelings, more dreams about this one than I have that one. So I find myself in that scenario, right? And I think it's of course better to just start. and I actually physically can't do it right now. Or maybe I can, but it's not that I can't start right now because it doesn't work that way in that career or in this one. But so I'm trying to sort of prepare myself in the best possible way, and then we'll see from there. There is, I have time, I don't have time, but I'm 21, and I remember talking about this to you guys about a an old friend I had through football. We weren't, that close, but we still play football together in the teams. We went to the same school. And not too long ago, I actually also got the news that he died of cancer. And I won't talk about this too much today. Perhaps I will talk about that more tomorrow. But right, what do I need to say? What do I need to say to that? A guy who has or had eyes, feelings, emotions, everything that I had, dreams. And he was told that he wouldn't be able to reach those. Not directly, of course, that would be horrific, but indirectly. He probably got told he has a certain amount of days to live. And then, do you think that the overthinking becomes any important of, should I actually try this? What if I shit the bed? Do you think that applies to those people anymore? I don't know for sure, but they don't have the, I don't know what you say to that, but they the timeline is completely different than, I don't know how long I live, but his timeline is visible. We don't have usually that a visible timeline, and then it just becomes too deep now. But yeah, and that gives me the shock that, why the hell shouldn't I at least try? So yeah, I will talk about that topic tomorrow. I will write that down. I really want to talk about that. I talked about it before, but it's such a it's I think it's important to remember and talk about. So yeah, now it's getting quite late, so I will do this. I will miss you. Miss you? Sure, I will miss you, but yeah. Hope you had a good day. Hope you will have a good day. I wish you the best as always. Have a laugh, have a smile, and be kind. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Should I cut my hair? And goodbye.